I am very glad to meet all of you in this meditation retreat. In this meditation retreat, I had taught the Buddha's teachings as far as I can. So, you know how to do generosity, how to keep precepts, how to practice meditations briefly. Within this 10-day short meditation retreat, we can only instruct like the short teachings, but taken from this retreat, the teachings or understanding from this retreat, you need to continue to practice those dhamma in your daily life until you attain Nibbana. Just now, maybe the yogi said, after the first meditation retreat, most of the yogi from this meditation retreat went to Myanmar to continue to practice after ordination as Bhikkhu and Siali. Now, there are many Bhikkhu and Siali in our meditation centers from Vietnam. During the interview time or question answer times, they also ask when we arrive at our homes how to continue to practice meditation. We have a lot of responsibilities for family or business, etc. So if you wish to continue to practice meditations, we are welcome to Myanmar. If you cannot come to Myanmar, you can also continue to practice meditations, for example, in this monastery or Venerable Kumarabhivamsa monastery, and then you will be able to practice meditation in their meditation centers until you realize Nibbana. There are many people who are experiencing suffering and difficulty in the world. If they wish to escape from those many suffering and difficulty, you only just follow the Buddha's teachings. When you can practice the Buddha's teachings practically, so sure, you will be able to escape from those many suffering or many difficulties. So, by following the Buddha's teaching, the Buddha's instructions, so many people, many beings in the past escape from the sufferings. So when they escape from the sufferings, we call those persons are noble persons. They realize Nibbana, they penetrate the Four Noble Truths, so they all overcome all sufferings and all difficulties. So those noble persons, Sotapanna, Sakadagami, Anagami, and Arahanta, they are noble persons. When they become a noble person, they also realize Nibbana. When they realize Nibbana, they become noble persons. By becoming noble person or by realization of Nibbana, they also escape from all suffering and all difficulties. Then they also attain real happiness. They also attain deathlessness. So if you wish to realize Nibbana, if you wish to escape from suffering and many difficulties, if you wish to attain real happiness, if you wish to penetrate the Four Noble Truths, you should also follow their ways. Do you want to know their ways? How did they become noble person? How did they realize Nibbana? How did they escape from sufferings? How did they penetrate the Four Noble Truths? Do you want to know the ways? Then I will recite one sutta taught by the Buddha. Saddharo me bhikkhave dhamma bhavita bulikata Sodapati Phala Siji Kriyaya Sawadanti Kadame Jataro Saburisa Sansevo Sadama Sawana Yoni So Manasikaro Dhammanu Dhammapati Pati Imekho Bhikkhave Jataro Dhamma Bhavita Bhulikata Sodapati Phala Siji Kriyaya Sawadanti Sagadagami Phala Siji Kriyaya Sawadanti Anagami Phala Siji Kriyaya Sawadanti Arahata Phala Siji Kriyaya Sawadanti. Oh, short sutta taught by the Buddhas. Those who want to become Sotapanna or higher noble persons, in other words, those who want to realize Nibbana, who want to attain real happiness, who want to penetrate the Four Noble Truths, who wants to escape from suffering and many difficulties, then there are four things, okay? Four things should be developed and cultivated again and again, again and again. Okay, what are the four things? Number one, Saburisa Sanse War, association with good persons, superior persons. This is number one factors. Number two, Sadhamma Sawana, hearing the true Dhamma or listening to the true Dhamma. Number three, Yoni So Manasikara, proper attentions or careful attentions or wise attentions, right attentions. Number four, Dhammanu Dhammapatipati, practice in accordance with the Dhamma. When you develop and cultivate these four things again and again, again and again, then you will realize Nibbana, you will penetrate the Four Noble Truths, then you will escape from all sufferings. Okay? So, if you wish to become pure noble persons, if you wish to realize Nibbana, if you wish to penetrate the Four Noble Truths, if you wish to escape from all sufferings which you are experiencing, then you should try to follow, you should try to practice these four things again and again, again and again. Number one, Saburisa Sansevo, association with superior persons, association with good persons. You need to associate with good persons. You need to associate with the superior persons. Who are good persons? Buddhas and Buddha's disciples, they are good persons, they are superior persons. By associating with the Buddha, during the Buddha time, many beings, many people, many Deva, many Brahma realize Nibbana. They escape from suffering. They penetrate the Four Noble Truths because they got associated with the Buddha directly. But Buddha already taken pre-Nibbana, so you may not have such kinds of chance. You miss this opportunity to associate with Buddha. Sure, when you meet with the Buddha, after listening to one stanza or one sutta of the Buddha, then you can become noble person. You can become Sotapanna or higher noble person, but you miss this opportunity. So you cannot meet with real Buddhas now, but the Buddha said, do you want to see the real Buddha? You want to see Buddha? You want to meet Buddha, okay? The Buddha says one sentence to Venerable Kumarabhivamsa. Okay? Yo Dhammam Pasati So Man Pasati. Okay? He who sees the Dhamma, he sees the Buddha. Then if you really want to meet the Buddha, then trying to practice his teachings until you realize Nibbana. Then when you see the Buddha's Dhamma, the real Dhamma, especially Lokottara Dhamma, supramundane Dhamma, then you can also see the Buddha. Okay, this is given by the Buddha. Although you cannot associate with the real Buddha nowadays, you still can associate with his disciple, Buddha's disciple, who can show the way to attain happiness, real happiness, to show the way for realization of Nibbana, for penetrating all the Four Noble Truths. There are many Buddha's disciples who can teach the Dhamma to realize Nibbana, okay, to penetrate the Four Noble Truths. So you should also associate with the Buddha's disciples. They are good persons. So, number one factors, you need to associate with good person. This is one factors to become Sotapanna or higher noble person, to realize Nibbana, to penetrate the Four Noble Truths, to escape from sufferings. So, there are no any other persons who can show the way for realization of Nibbana outside of the Buddha's dispensation. That's why the Buddha encourages you to associate with the Buddha or Buddha's disciple who can show, who can teach the way for realization of Nibbana. Then number two factor is Saddhamma Sawana, hearing the true Dhamma or listening to the true Dhamma, especially regarding the Four Noble Truths. So you should also listen to the true Dhamma. You should also try to study the true Dhamma regarding the Four Noble Truths. Without listening to the true Dhammas, nobody can realize Nibbana, nobody can penetrate the Four Noble Truths, nobody can escape from sufferings. Even you want to become a Buddha or maybe the chief disciple, etc., then you need to listen to the Dhamma, how to fulfill the 10 paramis. And lesson is the true Dhamma from the persons who can teach, then they can also fulfill the 10 paramis. Then they become Buddhas or Buddha's chief disciple, etc. Okay, briefly, you should study the Buddha's teachings. You should listen to the Dhamma regarding the Four Noble Truths. Then you will understand how to fulfill 10 paramis, how to fulfill sila, how to practice meditation. Then you will be able to practice meditation practically. By association with good persons, you will be able to listen the Dhamma from these good persons. For example, now you are attending this meditation retreat. During this retreat, then you can listen a lot of the Dhamma which can lead for realization of Nibbana. Actually, for those factors, if I explain together with many stories, then you will understand more. But we have no time to explain for a long time in details. Okay? So I will continue to explain another factors. Another factor is Yoni Somanasikara, proper attention, skillful attention, or wise attention. This is also necessary factors for realization of Nibbana, or for realization of the for penetrating of the Four Noble Truths, to become Sotapanna or higher noble persons, to escape from the sufferings. Although you can associate with the good persons, although you can listen the true Dhamma from the good persons, but you don't have proper attentions, then you will not follow their instruction, you will not practically practice the true Dhamma. Then you will not be, you will not escape, you will not realize Nibbana, you will not be able to realize Nibbana, you will not be able to penetrate the Four Noble Truths, you will not become Sotapanna or higher, pure, noble persons. For example, during the Buddha times, although the Buddha appear in the walls, they can also associate with the Buddha, they got also lessons to the Dhamma from the Buddha, but they don't follow the Buddha's instruction, they hold their wrong view. So they miss the opportunity to realize Nibbana, to penetrate the Four Noble Truths, to become Sotapanna or higher noble person, then they don't escape from sufferings. Sometimes even they against the Buddha, even they compete with the Buddha. Because of this reason, even they fall into four woeful states. For example, Venerable Kumarabhivamsa, he associated with the Buddha, he got also lessons to the Dhamma regarding the Four Noble Truths from the Buddha. But he compete the Buddha, then he also fight back the Buddha. Then finally, he fell into four woeful states. Now he is still in hell. That's why Yoniso Manasikara, proper attention, careful attention is also necessary for realization of Nibbana, to penetrate the Four Noble Truths, to become Sotapanna or higher noble persons, in other words, to escape from all sufferings. Then another factor, number 4 factor is, Dhamma nu Dhamma Patipatti, practice the Dhamma in accordance with the Dhamma. This is the 4th factor for realization of Nibbana, for penetrating all the Four Noble Truths, to become Sotapanna or higher noble persons, to escape from sufferings. Dhamma nu Dhamma Patipatti can be divided into 2 words. Number 1, Dhamma and Anudhamma Patipatti. Okay? Dhamma here means 4 past knowledges, 4 fruition knowledges, Nibbana, all together. No, 9 Lokottara Dhamma, supramundane Dhammas are called the Dhamma here. So if you wish to attain this 9 Lokottara Dhamma, supramundane Dhamma, you need to practice in accordance with the Dhamma. That's why they mean Anudhamma Patipatti. So what are Anudhamma Patipatti? During this meditation short retreat, I explained briefly how to practice 3 trainings or Noble Eightfold Paths or 7 stages of purification. These are Anudhamma Patipatti, practice in accordance with the Dhamma. So you need to practice these 3 trainings successfully, step by step, systematically. Then you will attain this 9 Lokottara Dhamma. Without practicing these 3 trainings, Noble Eightfold Paths, 7 stages of purification, 4 foundations of mindfulness, it is impossible to realize or to attain this, to realize Nibbana or to attain this 9 Lokottara Dhamma. During the Buddha times, after listening to the Dhamma or the Buddha, they can immediately realize Nibbana. Because they have already fulfilled 10 parami, they have already practiced such kinds of meditation before. That's why they met the Buddha, real Buddha. Because of this reason, when they have lessons to the Dhamma from the Buddha, they have enough time to penetrate the Four Noble Truths during lessons to the Dhamma. Then after listening to the Dhamma, they become Sotapanna or higher noble person by penetrating the Four Noble Truths. Okay, so nowadays it is impossible to have such kinds of persons. So you need to practice these 3 trainings practically, step by step, successfully. Then you will realize Nibbana, you will penetrate the Four Noble Truths. Now, you are associating with good person, you are also listening to the Dhamma, you have proper attention. But you don't practice this three training practically, then you have lack of one factors. So, if you wish to realize Nibbana, you should also follow these four factors to complete. Then you will realize Nibbana, then you will escape from all sufferings. Okay, so you should follow these four factors to realize Nibbana or to become noble Sotapanna or higher noble persons. Okay, repeat after me these four factors. Sappurisa Sansewa Sadhamma Sawana Yoniso Manasikaro Dhamma Nu Dhamma Patipati. Develop these four things, cultivate these four things again and again, again and again, then you will penetrate the Four Noble Truth, you will escape from all sufferings. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Repeat after me to share your merits to all beings. Idhame Punya
Idame Bonyam
Asawa Kaya
Asawa Kayam
Wahang Hodu
Iwaham Hotu
Idhame Punya
Idame Bonyam
Nibbānasa
Nibbanasa
Pacayo
Bachayo
Hodu
Hotu
Mama Punya Bhagam
Mama Bonya Bagam
Sabba Sadhana
Sabba Satanam
Bhajemi
Bhashemi
Te Sabbe
Te Sadbe
Me Sama
Me Samam
Punya Bhagam
Bonya Bagam
Labandu
Labantu
Sadhu Sadhu Sadhu